Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. Today, the 6th of December, in remembrance of the demolition of the Babri Masjid, let's go through the series of events that led to the tragic incident. On December 30th, 2020, a special CBI court in Lucknow delivered the judgment on the 1992 Babri Masjid demolition case, acquitting all those accused of conspiracy. Few cases have captured public attention, polarized watchers and dragged on for longer than this one has. The mosque in Ayodhya was demolished on December 6th by the Karsevaks, who claimed that an ancient Ram temple stood at the same site as the mosque. In 2019, a 5-judge constitution bench of the top court had ruled that the 2.77-acre land claimed by both Hindus and Muslims would be handed over to a trust for the building of a temple. The Babri Masjid was built in Ayodhya by Mir Baqi upon the instructions of the Mughal Emperor Babur. The British administration of 1859 erected a fence around the Babri Masjid as the belief that the mosque was the birthplace of Ram. Hindus were given permission to worship in the outer court. However, violence between the Muslims and Hindus in the March of 1934 caused the mosque and its dome to sustain damages and the British government to take up rebuilding efforts. On December 22, 1949, District Magistrate K.K. Nair refused to remove idols of Ram that were found to be placed inside the mosque by the Hindu Mahasabha members, leading the government to further lock the mosque entirely. Followed by the locking up of the mosque, Muslim and Hindu parties filed suits in Faizabad court, asking for permission for namaz and prayers, respectively. However, inner courtyard remained locked, but an interim injunction allowed a pujari in but outlawed entry to others. Rajiv Gandhi government gave permission to the VHP to lay the foundation stone for the Ram temple on the disputed land in 1992. On 6 December 1992, a crowd of almost 150,000 people gathered to listen to the speeches by the BJP and the Vishwa Hindu Parishad VHP leaders, including L.K. Advani and Murli Manohar Joshi, at the Babri Masjid in Ayodhya. The crowd later stormed into the mosque and demolished it in a matter of few hours. The demolition occurred despite the assurances from the state government to the Supreme Court that the mosque would not be harmed. After the demolition of the Babri Masjid, on the evening of December 6th, Karsevaks started attacking Muslim residents of Ayodhya, ransacking and demolishing their houses. 18 Muslims were ruthlessly murdered, as per official records. Almost all their houses and shops torched and destroyed, including 23 local mosques. Additional riots broke out in different parts of the country, including Mumbai, and around 2,000 people were further killed. Despite the tragic losses faced by the Muslim communities, the Supreme Court on 9th November 2019 ordered the disputed 2.77-acre land in Ayodhya, where stood the masjid, be handed over to the Ram Janmabhoomi Trust to build a Hindu temple. The court stated that Muslim parties, including the Uttar Pradesh Sunni Central Waqf Board, failed to establish exclusive possession of disputed land. The court cited that iron railings set up in 1856-57 separated the inner courtyard of the mosque from the outer courtyard, and that Hindus were in exclusive possession of the outer courtyard. It said that even before this, Hindus had access to the inner courtyard of the mosque. It also ordered the government to give an alternative 5-acre plot to the Uttar Pradesh Sunni Central Waqf Board to build a mosque, which the government allotted in Dhanipur, Ayodhya. The court also rejected claim made by the Shia Waqf Board against the Uttar Pradesh Sunni Central Waqf Board for the ownership of the Babri Masjid. On 12 December 2019, the Supreme Court dismissed all the 18 petitions seeking review of the verdict, thereby disregarding the incessant requests of the Muslim communities. The impact of Babri Masjid's demolition and its repercussions negatively affects relations between India and its neighboring countries until the present day. This tragic incident will not be left forgotten, neither forgiven. December 6th should be a day for us to renew our resolve to resist fascist politics of bigotry and hatred. Thank you.